Alright, so now that EJ's this is in there, still. You know what? I think it's going to need my entire. Let's just do this right. Is that what we're looking for? Is that what we needed? Still, that is annoying. There we go. We got errors. Okay. It's good to have errors, guys. Like zero, Splendor, Index, EJS, 4.2, heads, 4.2. So Index, EJS, right? It's telling us everything. 4. Config. Config is not defined. Right? Alright, so it should be, because we called it here. But we're going to look at my syntax, because it may not be right. It could be global. Let's try global first. And then the next thing is I could have exported it wrong. Dev, there it is. It's dynamic. All right, so we did it right. Good job, Scott. Let's go back in our config file, right? We're going to use this a lot, right? So if we were dev or prod, right? Basically, all we're doing is we're flipping switches here, right? And I'll change this on my dashboard when I create the dashboard. But see how this is dynamic? This prod changes now. So we're going to stay in the dev. And the reason why I wanted to create this off the bat is we're cutting in front of any other confusions over what needs to be in the developer's environment versus what needs to be in the production environment. So now that I'm in dev, right? So let's go back to my EJS. In my EJS, I've got my dev info. Let's do some fun stuff here. I don't even need this, but I still want to label it that. So let's go, let's open up my gateway. I really hate that red symbol on the front, but at least I know where I'm adding some EJS. We're going to just do some raw JavaScript here, and it's really simple. If what we just created are config environment equals dev, then I'm going to do an open bracket, then I want you to pull this div. That looks fine. I have an open bracket. It's red. That's annoying. That must just be a color scheme thing. Okay, so we have to close this bracket down here. In order to do that, let's go to the end of this div, right? And then you have to open your portal in the EJS and close your bracket. Now it's closed. Boom. See it's boxed in right there, and I can go look at it. It's boxed in right there. However, if it's not, then I want you to go this prod div. Right? Else, easy peasy, pull this div. So it's literally at the flip of a switch. I have to close my bracket. Boom, done. Let's save it. Let's see what we got. All right, so we're going to start by knowing that our config, we're in the dev environment, right? I'm going to make sure everything's saved. Control K and then tap X. Boom, everything's saved, right? Remember, I switched back to dev, so this should say dev. Boom, dev, right? Now let's toggle this. anything but dev, right? So it could be prod, it could be up yours, you know, whatever. So save it. Now let's reload. Boom. Now we're in a production mode. How cool is that? So we're going to develop. And you've seen a really helpful tip on how to control things within different environments. I'm going to take a quick break. I got to take a snack. I got to eat something. I'll be back. We're having a good time. We'll load this up. We're going to see if this works while we record. Chaotic loud applause drums. I love chaotic loud applause drums. Like just the best audio. Get it, TV. Get it, TV. I thought you would be there. Even what a save. Check that out for me. I gave me my responsibility fully. Look what you did. Where you at, Tammy? Where you at, Tammy? Where am I at, Tammy? Where am I at, Tammy? Trying to catch up. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's how we pass. No, we're gonna go. We're gonna go. Let's go. Oh, what are you doing over there? What are you doing? I feel like you're doing a little too much. And I did a little more. Do that, I need to be in my way. Oh my god, no! No! Here we go, buddy. Here we go, Orange. What are you gonna do? Pop that. Oh, that's not good. Oh no! No, really bad angle. And I want to hit my soundboard. Alright. I know we can do this. I want to hit that a little straighter. Bro. Oh, thank you. Or I'll just help myself. I'll just help myself. It's the rubber dope. It's the rubber dope. Get there. Get there. Oh, you did not. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. I got no time for any of this. I just want to look at crowd. I'm not going to do this. Pop it. Oh, stay with it, buddy. Stay with it, buddy. Stay with it, buddy. Stay with it, buddy. Oh, it's too much, buddy. That's weird. Oh, that worked. Oh, let's go! Oh no, we're both out. Quit. Oh, you quit. Awesome. Well, bad. Not too bad. I gotta say, the soundboard made this entire streaming experience a pleasant experience. Coded by yours truly. I just needed a couple of GIFs, some HTML, Socket.io, and Node.js for a variety of fun things. Mixed crowd at the stadium. That's the mixed crowd. What's that? Oh, we're in a video game. Alright, here we go. We're gonna try to get some plat. It's gonna be plat tonight. Sean might join us. I got a nice little fun keyboard soundboard tonight. I get to play with whatever I want. That's right. See, that's Rocket League. That's not Rocket League. Legends. We're gonna mix it up. Ooh, is this how it's gonna be? I know I have connection problems. Is it me? It's me. Lagging everywhere. I'm still getting points. Alright, we're getting better. We're looking better. Got a little hot on the computer tonight. Got a little hot on the computer tonight. We're trying new things. That's right, you're gonna ship that. What's this fallen guy doing? Why do people get so butthurt so early? I don't get it. Dude. See, and like, here I am at my rank. About to get screwed. About to get screwed. At least I have options. Options to emote at my will. Oh, and that fallen dude's just gonna camp the net. Don't just camp the net. I promise I'll head back. Oh no. Uh-oh, my remote dropped in my lap. Oh, it doesn't matter because our team is just gonna sit there. How freaking unbelievable. I just can't. I just can't. We tried. We got plenty of time, you know, like this guy will quit either sitting around or pouting or whatever the fuck he's doing. Cause I know I'm down. I know I'm down. Fallen, you gotta get out of that fucking net, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why? Why? Why do these people exist? I don't get it. I don't get it. Wow, that might have worked. It almost worked. Oh, is he getting serious? Is he like just trying to make himself challenged? Oh, that fuck. He drove right through me. Nice touch. Touch it. Ugh, 5-0. Well, at least we got another chance, you know. Another chance to quit this game and try again. Oh, he scooped it? better get this shit. It's terrible. This is awful. Yikes. Why, I mean, yeah, forfeit, but why has it got to be like that? Oh my god, because I didn't warm up, I drew this monster cell. So sad. Nobody's got it in this match, okay? Nobody. We're gonna drive fast all of a sudden. Get one. I'm gonna get one. Go ahead.
Slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that.
Number 8. So the lineup flips over.
Now, Joe Morgan.
On the ground to first. Dives and he can't hang on. He's safe. Now that will be the shortstop, Michael Young. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. And the first offering is not close.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
Oh, this is huge to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He made him pay for that one. And now they're out front. It's 3-2.
Power versus power right there. Like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter. Getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Next to hit, out of Holez. A guy who makes an impact, not just at the plate, but also in the field. And he swings and misses, and it's nothing at all. And a pitch. And a foul ball. Still only one out here in the inning. Oh, now this one's struck. This one's on its way. And his second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-2.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, dude. This is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in the lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just gets...
Willie starts it, getting ready to hit. He's got the power, but great. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. The Rockets one to right, and they add to their lead. It's 5-2.
Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. A pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would never.
Handles the chance, and a quick out number one.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that.
The batter, number 8. So the lineup flips over. Now, Joe Morgan. On the ground to first. Dives, and he can't hang on. He's safe. Now the batter will be the shortstop, Michael Young. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. And the first offering is not close.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. Wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
Oh, this is huge to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He made him pay for that one, and now they're out front. It's 3-2.
Power versus power right there. Like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? And a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Next to hit, Holez. A guy who makes an impact not just at the plate, but also at the field. And he swings and misses, and it's nothing at all. And a pitch. And a foul ball. Still only one out here in the inning. Oh, this one's struck. This one's on its way. Gone. His second home run of the game, and they take one on the board. It's 4-2.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now. This is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in the lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just could.
Willie starts it, getting ready to hit. He's got the power, but great. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. The Rockets one to right, and they add to their lead. It's 5-2.
Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. A pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would never.
Handles the chance, and a quick out number one.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that.
The batter, number 8. So the lineup flips over. Now, Joe Morgan. On the ground to first. Dives, and he can't hang on. He's safe. Be the shortstop, Michael Young. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. And the first offering is not close.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. Wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
Oh, this is huge to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. They made him pay for that one, and now they're out front. It's 3-2.
Power versus power right there. Like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? And a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Next to hit, Holez. A guy who makes an impact not just at the plate, but also at the field. And he swings and misses, and it's nothing at all. And a pitch. And a foul ball. Still only one out here in the inning. Oh, now this one's struck. This one's on its way. And his second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-2.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Dave. This is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in the lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues.
Let's record. We got the hotkeys. Why not? Hotkeys recorded on Twitch streams. Look at that. That was your defense, and you went for it, but I guess it works, so I can't complain. Is that dude coming back? Nope, he is going to play up. Watch, and we will win. We're going platinum before dinner. We're going platinum before dinner. We're going platinum before dinner. Oh, good touch. Oh, it almost worked. I thought you got behind him. You better back off. You better back off. That's all I got, boy. That's all I got, boy. What is this, 2-on-3? Okay. You better not lose. All right, I'll let you play it. I'll play defense. Oh, yeah, that was fun. Get down. Rupto. Platinum before dinner. Platinum before dinner with the Tim special. Bye. I like that. I recorded that. I made the clip. 3v1. Nobody's gonna know it was 3v2 on that clip. Unless I tell you. Uh-oh. Oh, look at this guy. This guy. He's gonna be punking the double commit. You better get it. You better. You missed it. Pass it. Thank you. Chase it. You can leave any time. I gotta make platinum before dinner. Bye. Nope. He's gonna keep playing. I know how this guy feels. Oh, okay. Good. Nice game. Way to hang in there. Way to hang. Way to hang. Coming in cold. All right. Happy Saturday. Boomer Sooner. Here's that 3-4. What do we need? 2 more wins? I think we just need 2 more wins. Then we're plat. All right. It's with the rope. Dope. Well, okay. I'll take it. Lot of wows in this game. Lot of wows. Excuse me. You made it. Let's go, blue team. Oh, Ant's back there. He's going to play all-time defense. Yeah, power teamwork. They mad. I got toxic. I couldn't help it. It was like a terrible, like, no defensive play. And sometimes we got to hear that. You know? Like, it's not always toxic. Like, if I used it right there, I should have. Because I'm a nice guy. See? I'm a nice guy. That's why I didn't use it there. It wasn't about constructive criticism, because at least they were 50 yards within the ball. Just saying, sometimes you gotta what to save them. See, like, if I missed that, I would have deserved the what a save. Oh, I got boom boom. Where'd he come from? Can you get it over? Oh, no, we're both out. He quit. Oh, he quit. That's awesome. Where's he? Where's he getting on? Well, not too bad. That is not too bad. Division 3. Slowly grinding that platinum. I gotta say, the soundboard made this entire streaming experience pleasant experience. Coded by yours truly. Alright, here we go. We're gonna try to get some plat. It's gonna be plat tonight. Sean might join us. I got a nice little fun keyboard soundboard tonight. I get to play with whatever I want. That's right. See, that's Rocket League. That's not Rocket League. Legends. We're gonna mix it up. How it's gonna be. I know I have connection problems. Is it me? It's me. Lagging everywhere. I'm still getting points. Alright, we're getting better. We're looking better. Got a little hot on the computer tonight. Got a little hot on the computer tonight. We're trying new things. That's right, you're gonna ship that. What is this fallen guy doing? Why do people get so butthurt so early? I don't get it. Dude. See, and like, here I am at my rank. About to get screwed. At least I have options. Options to emote at my will. Oh, and that fallen dude's just gonna camp the net. Don't just camp the net. I promise I'll head back. Oh no. Uh-oh, my remote dropped in my lap. Oh, it doesn't matter, 'cause our team is just gonna sit there How freaking unbelievable. I just can't. I just can't. Alright. Let's bring it back. Let's bring it back. We tried. We got plenty of time, you know, like this guy will quit either sitting around or pouting or whatever the fuck he's doing. Alrighty, boys and girls. Here we are. Here we are. Alright. I've got a monitor now. I've got headphones. I got some food. And we're back in the lab. Before we left off, we created a very simple, very simple variable here, right? I have an environment. We're in the dev environment, and I exported this. It's in its own file, right? Config file, config.js. That's where it lives, right? So in my main app.js, I made it a global variable. All you have to do is you have to find it and make it an object in your app.js. And then after you've created your config object, you'll have to excuse all the all my vars here. We can fix all that real quick. So what I did was I took that object right there. You see it here, and we called it global. We made it a global config, and then we equaled that to config. So anything in this config file right here, which there's the path meaning that we are at the app, and we want to jump up to the folders. Config. And now we can start adding whatever we want. We can add any kind of options, any kind of configs, right? Let's see. We're going to do anything like app name. Let's just call it app name. Royal cards. And we're going to do that in camel case. Royal cards. Boom. Now, globally, if ever I wanted to say config.appName, I would get my value. And that's global. So you got to be really careful. There's no more use of config, which is a big word anyway, a big keyword. But there's no more using config because it's global across this app. All right, so what are we building? We're building all this. Where do I want to start? I've got my routes, my views, public. We haven't styled anything, but I'm not concerned about styling. For styling, really, it is just taking this bad boy and changing the name of it. So I do that, right? And this is how we start styling, right? SCSS, and boom, you see the icon changed to SAS because it knows now it's SCSS. That file won't do anything, right? I can't tell. For instance, I can't go to my index file, my index HTML, or my index EJS file, and in the head, I can't do anything about the style with just a SAS file. I have to compile it. So in order to link it here in my styles, I need to open a new command window. Here's command prompt. And then we're going to go to, just so you see the example. It's possible to do this by just path names, but I like to go to the file. We're in Royal, derp. We are in Royal Splendor Cards. Alright, so that's the folder we're in. In your full stack app, your styles and your fonts and your images, assorted other things live in the public folder. So we need to go to the public folder, which is that, and then we need to go deeper into the style sheets folder. This file structure was created by the Express Generator app, which is super easy to use. Another time, another dollar. All right, so we're in our style sheets, right? What's in here? Let's look. DIR, because we're in Windows. DIR, we see it right there. It's style SCSS, right? So what we want to do is we want to compile it. We're going to use the Sass compiler, okay? Sass has already been installed by, I think I used npm, and it's globally installed, so I can use this without having to install it via npm. Alright, so some of the commands that I pass are, first we're going to watch, right? Sassy. Alright, so first we're going to watch my style, we're going to watch my style.scss, right? But then, after you watch that, you see what I change and I hit save. I want you to create a style.css file. And that's basically all we have to do and watch. Boom. Sass is watching for changes. This was profound when I learned how to use the Sass compiler. I had no idea how to use a command prompt. I didn't know CLI on any base or any level, right? But let's see what happens here, right? First, let's look at the file folders, right? Instantaneously compiled style CSS to style CSS, right? You get this map and you get a new CSS file. What is happening here? I like to code, or not what I like to do. What you do is you code in the style SCSS file, right here, and it creates and compiles this file folder for you. Why is that helpful? It's because CSS can get just really muddy. Like it just gets really muddy. For instance, I can use cool little things on Sass like mixin. Give it a name, mixin, and then we'll let's just call it a main, right? It's a main mixin, and we get to pass some variables through this, which we can't do in CSS. So let's say, for instance, I want anything with to have a background color of red, and I want the text to be black, right? So now, let's say I want to do this, right? But I like this style, and I want to keep using it, right? I like the black on red. What I can do is I can use a mix-in, which is fun. Let's move this up. I like this above everything else too. What I can do is I can reuse this style, but I don't have to code as much now. I can put this in my mix-in. So anything with, So anything with paragraph, I can include a main mix-in. And so when I do that, all this passes into anything I put in here. And when we save this bad boy, you see it compiles. And then we go to look in our CSS file. And you see, boom, there it is right there. But what you don't see is the mix-in. You don't see all the functions that are making this coding easier. There's so many things to do with Sass and CSS. I can barely scratch the surface. But scratching the surface, variable names being extremely helpful. I have this mix-in, which is global, okay? But let's say that I want a certain font size. All I need is my $sign font size 1 would be red. And then boom, I've got that. And then all I need to do to pass you in is go font size 1. We save. It compiles, which means I know syntactically I haven't messed anything up. It won't compile if I screwed something up. If I forgot a semicolon, right? And I tried to save it. Oh, nope. It says error. Error. See here? I really need you to close out that line of code for me. Right? Okay. So I'll close it out. I'll close it out for you, CSS. Oh, green. Green is good. We like it. All right, cool. So I guess next thing I need to do really is tie my styles into it since I showed you all this. Let's go to my index, and this is a big time decision here, but I think we will. We're gonna use a little EJS here. We're gonna include file. All right, what are we including? Wait. Why didn't this one turn red? What are you doing? I'm very interested in knowing why that's like that. Okay, anyway, we're gonna include. Let me get a little space here. I want to include a different view. Okay, and so inside my views, let's create a config folder for views. All right, so this allows me to stay a little better organized too, because inside my config, I can go styles.ejs. All right, include config/styles.ejs. All right, so ideally, everything I type, and maybe we're going to bring this inside of styles. That is so funny. Interesting. All right, we're going to bring that inside of styles. I'm going to save you. We're going to create our styles EJS. Where is our styles EJS? It's open. See it. Let's go grab it. Oh, it's annoying. Alright, that's what we're gonna do. There's everything. Why won't that open?
Do you think we can fix this mess? 'Cause it feels like you're fading away. And I know that I'm in the mind.
Oh, because I made a folder. Like a dum-dum. That's funny. So in my config, now I can create, alright, styles. That was so confusing. So funny. Alright, so styles EJS. Here we go. We're in there. Alright, so this is going to be like basically our shortcut to get to our style sheet. Alright, boom. There we go. Oh my gosh, it's been forever since I've... Oh, I'm dying here. That is so funny. Honestly, it's been so long, I don't even... It's rel, but it's link. Maybe it's link. It has been way too long, Scott. I have to go cheat. I'm cheating. I'm cheating because I need the quicker syntax. I barely touched EJS on that one too. That's so funny. You know, in development, you move so fast that your old you is just terrible. It's awful at what it used to do. Alright, let's go. Did all head information there. I think just styles is good here, and then I'll do head as its own because. All right, so then I need. Yeah, it was Link. I was not wrong. That was not wrong. Link Rel. Look at me, second guessing myself. I don't need this directory. This is for a different one I did. There's that. Okay. Why is this all shitty, weird, like ruler expected? Link Rel. You know, likey, huh? Maybe style has to come out. Well, no, because head can be in head, and that means style can be in style. I don't see what the problem is. Alright. Just gonna index CJS, styles. Alright, let's see all the magnificent errors I get. Oh, I don't. No errors. I don't believe it. Show me. Show me where there's no errors. Does that mean it works? Do we just do it without any... I generally expect a little bit of friction when I create a new project. But let's go look. Main, mix in color black. AP, include main. Well, that doesn't make sense because I've got some. We are on the index. Index EJS. Include config styles. EJS. Oh, that's very interesting. They didn't save everything? There we go. It's like, hey, now we can't find stuff. Well, right now we're just tying our styles to everything. Shouldn't be this difficult, but it is. I like to make things difficult. That's just what I do. We're tying our styles to this. Once we get it all tied in and looking good, then we'll just go for it. That's because my include. Alright, here's some syntax for you. This is include. I forgot what the dash does, I really do. But we're going to put that in. No errors. Still no errors. Still no errors. So very interesting, but I'm not getting my output. Alright, well let's update our CSS file. Or our SAS file. Right? Our body. Padding. Let's go, let's just see if we got anything. Aquamarine. I love me some aquamarine. No. Nope. It doesn't like it. It doesn't like it. Are we on Royal Splendor? We're on Royal Splendor. We've compiled. Everything looks good. Everything looks good. Alright. So, really, I tried to be too cute, basically, is what happened. I tried to be too cute with my style sheet. Let's see if we take these guys out. Let's do that and just see if that was my main issue. And I can right here. Because I know I've run into some issues trying to use EJS, but passing stuff back and forth has always been a thing. But I'd also expect to get an error that I can't find any of this. Styles. On the dot views. Hey, I like errors though. Errors mean no such file or directory config. So it likes this, right? It's reading this. So why? That should be attached. Oh boy. Style sheets. Maybe it's all root path and it just needs. I've run into that a bunch too, where we just needed style as CSS. Well, that's hyper annoying, guys. I was trying to be too cute, and like this is what happens. I am completely bogged down because I chose to do this. X. We're just gonna dump you in here. Bing, and we're just gonna. What is wrong? And it breaks everything. I am so interested in knowing how I fucked this up. I still don't believe it. It looks good here, right? I don't wrap it in the style. That's why. Scott, the second you put it in the style, you idiot. But it needs to be in there. Not really sure. That was it. That was it. You just needed to link the head information. You bimbo. You little bimbo, you, Scott. Alright. There we go. Now we're connected. Jeez. Swear, sometimes I can waste so much time. Alright. Now we've created this weird weird colored project environment. Alright. disclude all of this. Alright, let's save all that. I'm just gonna go back to normal. Okay, we're gonna do some more setup here. Let's get into project. Website, a web app. There it is. She said she would. Fonts, I like it, which means I can start adding font files. We're in public. Right, sure, my fonts go in here. There we go. That's nice. Okay. This is some of the stuff we're building out too. So this comes. A lot of this comes from my client saying it out loud. Backtrack. Alright, so where's some of the... I wish I could see this. Alright, let's just add it. Alright, so I just added font face, right? So we're going to do a bunch of font faces. This allows us to name our font files. Okay, so quite a few font files now. So let's get into those real quick. Font family. So font family, we'll call you Aquarel. I don't know why it's doing that. Font family, Aquarel. Okay, and so you're going to be in fonts. You're going to be in fonts slash Aquarel TTF. Okay, so I think that looks good on that one. Let's go ahead and backlash copy. The other thing I can do is I'm going to refresh after building this one. OTF. Alright, so I got backlash and Aquarel. I'm going to save this first. I'm going to see my compiler liked it. Alright, I see it down there. My compiler's happy about it. Now I can reload and see. The other thing I'm going to do is inspect. And I want to see if it actually saw it. So console. And I got no bugs. So it looks like we see it alright. We can go to see how font. This is a big monster font here. Let's do. Okay. Alright, so we're going to take this bad boy and let's go font family. And it's Aquarel. Alright, let's see if we get any changes on our fonts. Boom! Alright, we're attached. Aquarel. We got it. So body. Let's see how backlash looks, because that's a little heavy for everyday reading, if you ask me. Backlash looks a little cleaner. Okay, so we're on Backlash. That's on the body. I like that for the body. Let's get the rest of our fonts here. All right, so a quick shortcut. Shift-Alt. Holding down Shift-Alt, I'm going to hit down. Boom. And it's going to copy it. Now I'm going to hold down Alt, and I can move the whole thing up and down, right? So cool. All these things. All right, so on Backlash, and I've got... What else? What else are we doing here? Me fala. File is OTF, so let's just go ahead and OTF yeah. Here's another thing to think about is we see a lot of capitals here, capital letters. Between Windows and Linux, sometimes that may not fly. And so these file names, best to get rid of the spaces. I'm sure they would be fine. But it's just fail safe. The capital letters, I don't know why. I have to fix it. Weather Sunday. Let's get one more. Weather Sunday. Also, cap. Weather Sunday. Call you Sunday. Down here, you are an MTF as well. You know what? Alright, so we're just going to call you Weather Sunday, and everything else is going to get switched to cap. Yeah, we're going to switch it all to camel case. I just feel more comfortable going to camel case. I'm going to lose the copy on this one. And lose the capital. So no capital, no capital, no capital. And a misspelling. There we go. Okay, so let's go F2. Lowercase. F2. F2. You do two things. You lowercase. And we're going to remove this copy. Oh, frick. It's a new keyboard. I'm still learning. Alright. You lowercase and Weather Sunday. You will be camel case. Okay. And save our styles. And now we have names for all our fonts. So when we're setting stuff up, all we gotta say is Backlash, which I have to fix today. Alright, so Backlash being the main. What other styles? See, the cool thing is I get to browse my styles, my little dev envy thing here, so nothing is really for sure. I like that. Is that an H1? I think I used an H1. Your font family. Your font family will be Aquarel. Here's the other thing you can do too, right? So I've got my font face, and then I can create a variable. I'm just gonna call you May. And May equals Phyla, and then I've just cut a bunch of code. Is that right, Scott? Did you do that right? I think you did that right. Alright, make Phyla. Unexpected. I don't believe you. I don't believe that that's expected. It says it expects the pollen. And again, I have to gear up into it. So this says, what is it? Scott, you dippity do. do what it says. All right, so font face Sunday font is called Sun. We're just really just shortening up some names here. And let's just make sure. Because if I say $May, it should work for everything. Sunday, sun, expected.
Crowded places, feel it sinking in.
You gotta get through all your bugs.
Lonely faces say you need a friend. No matter
There we go. Okay.
the distance.
So we got our variables working. That's good. May and sun. And
I'll show you I care.
back. Just make sure you use your colon, or be mad at me. I'm gonna move it down below the font face just to be sure. All right, Sunday. All right, but we're gonna be sure. I know that was awkward. Well.
You've been lost and alone in the city.
Alright, let's make fonts a little easier because we're going to have a lot of fonts in this thing. A whole lot of fonts. So, less is more for me. Alright, backlash. And can I do it back? Back is backlash.
Stay beside you. I'm never letting you go. You've been lost and alone in the city.
Sweet.
It's a no, but I won't get
Fonts.
home.
And coding for myself, or noting for myself. Fonts and okay.
Always by yourself.
Okay, so now we've done some styling. You've seen us tie it into the styling. I don't like May though. Let's see what Aqua looks like first. Aqua's really in it. Okay. And I had Backlash, which I think I've seen Backlash already. Sunday. So, Alright, Sunday's clean. Sunday's nice and clean. Alright, let's continue on. We need to build some routes here, okay? So let's work on the file folder for a minute. I can close all my editors. Alright. So my files, this is what we look like right now. We've got our publics. Our public has all of our fonts, our styles. It's also going to have our JavaScripts in it. So let's just go ahead and do that. That's cool. Alright, so public's got all that in it, right? My node modules we don't worry about because that's part of node and npm. You definitely should look through all of this and see what it does, but it is a freaking lot. It's overwhelming. My config, we looked at config. My routes, I don't have a lot of routes. I have index and users. I don't tend to use any of these. The index I'll use, but I prefer to my app references my index router. And then there's my users. think that's where things get weird for me, because I generally bring my index down to my root path. But users I'm not going to use. I want to recycle bin that one. I want to get rid of this one. I don't need users anywhere because I like to set that up on my own. Just do users router. Let's ditch that. Okay, cool. All right, so that means that my app will always route to this guy, and then from here I get to make some deeper routes. Okay, so I'm gonna make some deeper folders here. For instance, I got a passport. Passport's got a little bit. Some more of my routes that I like to use. I like an admin route. And then really everything on the base of the index will have mainly public routes, I think. But okay. What all have we set up here? It's pretty lean. Alright, so let's set up our divs here because we're going to want to do... This is a single page app. So in my single page app, let's go to views. So my config is just going to be like background images and styles. Things that might end up being used, ads or banners that are global. Those tend to fall into config. For my views, I'll do a more modular control to my index here. And so when we're in the prod div, alright, so we're in my production div here. Alright, that's how we're going to do it. I had to think about it for a second, but I think we're going to just break it up into a couple of divs that are include and build them out. We'll control them with JavaScript. This div will be let's just have a standard menu. Okay, let's create another div. This other div will be, let's call it payments. This other div called admin. This other div we'll call... And then the main will be the main. And then when our sessions fire, load, your face will populate. So, and then we need a user div too. Inside of all this, it's just going to name it what it is. Because you're going to see some control here. With some CSS, you're going to see some control with JavaScript. Change the style to this, but do it inline because I just delete it when I'm done coding. But I want a display of I want a position of absolute. I want a color of red. On the top of 2%. And on the left of 2%. And I can't see my percent. So weird. Okay. So that way, bam, that's always floating, and I can always scroll underneath it. Okay. All right, so we've created all these by default. Let's just go ahead and make menu will be small, payment will be small, admin will be small, user will be small. So just by default, let's go to my style sheet. Alright, so I saw my errors pop up here. It's about this font, so I just put in. I'm going to squash that right now. So, there's my fonts. Lather, that's why I misspelled it. There's that. Let's redo that. There we go. Sweet. Wow, that one's aggressive too. That's alright, let's stick with it. Let's stay in the mode of Royal Splendorine. I dig it. I definitely feel. Alright, so I don't want that right now. I just want what I'm building. Alright, so all these by default are going to be closed. So I want to go back to my style sheet. Right? There's my style sheet. At the very top here, I think I'm going to grab some div states. And so on my div states, basically what I'm doing is I'm going to say I want you, which you are menu. We'll add more here, but for menu, I want your display. To be done right now. Right? And we're expecting this guy to display. Bye. Gone. But also, I also want payment. To be gone. Does that work? No, it doesn't. You know why? Because the space right here is saying that an ID of payment must extend off the ID of menu. So, what I do is now look. And let's do this for the rest. And this is that simple syntax of SAS and user. Okay. So this should all be gone. And we're going to call those dynamically with some JavaScript, okay? The next thing I could possibly do, though, is give them all a dynamic syntax. Okay, or even possibly menu.